What's up, YouTube? Football season is upon us, baby. Tonight, it starts. The road to Super Bowl 56. Kickoff tonight. The world champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers are hosting the Cowboys. Here are my week one picks. All right. So, tonight's game, we see Dak, and the boys visiting Tampa Tom and the Buccaneers. Dak coming off that injury. Almost a whole year since he's actually thrown a pass in a regular game, or any game for that matter. See what happens, but I don't see the Cowboys mustering a whole lot. I mean, I should take that back. Not a whole lot of points. As far as I think their offense is going to be pretty good this year, but not tonight. But I think their defense is going to be better than what people think. Everyone thinks Tampa Bay is going to blow the Cowboys out, but I am going to pick Tampa Bay to win 23-20 in a really close game. All right, starting on Sunday, I have them written down here. I had to write them down real quick because it's been a long day, but I wanted to get these out before the first game. Pittsburgh at my beloved Buffalo Bills. Sorry, Patrick, I have Cheetah review, but taking my Bills in this one, 27-17. Next up, we got Seattle and the Colts. That's going to be there's a lot of great games to start out the season this week. I mean, some great matchups. Seattle, Indianapolis, Russell Wilson going in there. And again, I think Carson Wentz is going to be starting, I believe, the last I heard. But I'm going to take the Colts at home. I think Colts are going to be one of those teams. I think I picked them to win their division in my preview. But yeah, I'm going to take the Colts. Next up, we've got the Jaguars. First overall pick, Trevor Lawrence visiting the lowly Texans. I think Texans are one of the most dysfunctional teams, and maybe in front offices, that way the organization has been run the last year or so, maybe in history. I'm taking the Jags. Trevor Lawrence is going to come on, and I think he's going to light it up. He's going to go through 2 or 3 touchdown passes. I think he's going to throw for close to 300 yards. So it's going to be a great debut. Jacksonville all over the Texans. I'm going to say 31-14. Next up, we got Philadelphia at Atlanta. Atlanta's a sleeper team for me. I didn't pick them to make the playoffs, but I will not be surprised if they do get in the playoffs. Calvin Ridley is an emerging star. With Julio Jones' departure to Tennessee, he's going to get a lot of looks now, and I think he's going to be a stud. Along with Kyle Pitts, their number one pick. Matt Ryan's, he can distribute the ball very well. So, I'm taking the Falcons to beat the Eagles 27-20. Next up, we got Chargers at the Washington football team. I hate saying that. That's another great matchup. Washington's got probably the best front four in the league. I'm going to take, it's going to be a hard one. I'm going to take Washington at home. Justin Herbert's going to have a great, sophomore effort this year. He's Rookie of the Year last year, but I think Washington's going to take this game 24-21. Next up, we've got San Francisco at Detroit. I'm not going to say much about this game. San Francisco is going to win in a rout. 34 to. I'll give Detroit 20. They'll get a garbage touchdown or something. All right. Next up, we got Minnesota and Cincinnati, and then I'm going to take my first kind of crazy pick already in week one with the upset. I'm going to take the Bengals. I say Joe Burrow's going to come on. He's going to have a great game. He's going to upset the Vikings 24-20. Next up, we've got the Jets at Carolina. The Jets are coming in with the number 2 pick, Zach Wilson. From all the counts I've heard, he's the real deal. We'll see, but going to get up against their old quarterback, Sam Darnold. He never got a fair shake in New York, but I like to see him do good with Carolina. So I'm going to take Carolina in this game. It's going to be a close one, though. I'm going to say 23-20. Next up, we have Arizona at Tennessee, another tasty matchup. Wow. Another great match. I mean, this could go anywhere. It's almost a coin flip, but I'm going to take the home team, Tennessee, 27-24. We have Cleveland at Kansas City, a rematch of last year's divisional round game where Cleveland almost pulled off the upset. But I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to have a great year. I picked them to win their division, but I don't think they're going to be able to go into Arrowhead week one. With Pat Mahomes, I think he's never lost in September. Andy Reid's record in September is also insane. So I'm going to take the Chiefs 31, but pretty close, Cleveland 27. Next up is Miami at New England. Another very intriguing game. Wow, and this two tough teams. They're going to be fighting for a playoff spot all year, I think. But I'm going to take since it's in New England and Mac Jones starting. I'm going to take the Patriots. Take them 24-17. Got Denver at the Giants. Broncos at the Giants. Not sold on their quarterback situation. Denver's got a great defense. Saquon Barkley's coming back for the Giants, I think. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Denver's going to keep it close enough to eke out a win. 17-14. Green Bay at New Orleans. This game is going to be played in Jacksonville due to the Hurricane Ida situation in New Orleans. I'm going to say Green Bay is going to take it. I'm going to say 31-21. New Orleans is almost in a rebuild. I wouldn't say total rebuild, but kind of retool and figure out if Jameis Winston is going to do anything for him. Plus, Michael Thomas is hurt too, so going to be relying heavily on Alvin Kamara. Next up, the Sunday night game. Chicago at the Los Angeles Rams. I don't see Andy Dalton even having a chance against that Rams defense. And Matt Stafford has new life with the Rams coming from Detroit, where he was just mired in futility for 12 or a dozen years. So I'm going to take the Rams in a pretty big. I mean, Chicago has a decent defense, but I think the Rams are going to take this 27-13. And finally, we have Monday night matchup, Baltimore at Oakland. That's another intriguing matchup. Baltimore is decimated at the running back spot. They've lost like 3 back. I heard today that Gus Edwards might be out for the year now. He just was going to take over for J.K. Dobbins, who blew his knee out for the year. He's out for the year. So they just signed Le'Veon Bell to the practice squad. I'm pretty sure he's going to be on the active roster really soon, probably for the game. So, but with all that said, Oakland's got some tools. They got Josh Jacobs, a pretty good running back. They signed Kenyon Drake in the offseason to help man the backfield with Jacobs. They've got all-world talent at tight end, Darren Waller. And they've got a decent quarterback, Derek Carr. Yeah, he's not going to lose a lot of games for you. But with that being said, Baltimore coming in there, it's all about Lamar Jackson and the darn good defense they have. I think Oakland's going to keep it close, but in the end, I'm going to pick Baltimore to win 24-20. All right, those are my picks. I hope everyone enjoys their opening weekend of the NFL season. It's back, baby. Cannot wait, especially tonight. We've got a couple hours until game time. Dallas and Tampa Bay. All right, everybody be blessed. Big Daddy J out.